welcome to Your Max Podcast Now. Nick Bilton from the New York Times reports that while Steve Jobs was still on stage introducing the new iPad 2 last week, people were breaking resale records for electronics. Annie Lesquart, a spokeswoman for eBay, said the instant sale area of the website has seen more than 15,931 offers on iPads since last Wednesday's iPad 2 announcement. With Apple offering the first-generation iPad at a discount, with the lowest priced model selling for $399 US on a special clearance website, one would assume that selling the first-generation iPad on eBay or Craigslist would be difficult because potential buyers would prefer the new and improved model. Well, apparently not. Buyers are seeing this as an inexpensive way of entering the tabletverse. Wired.com's Brian X. Chen has reported that for downloading data, the Verizon iPhone is slower than the AT&T iPhone, and it's also slower than most other Verizon smartphones, according to a study from mobile analysis firm Metrico. Some of their findings? The Verizon iPhone performed below average in data download speeds when compared to other Verizon phones, including the HTC Incredible. For voice calls, the Verizon iPhone was one of the highest ranked in noise-canceling performance and was an average performer in voice quality. The AT&T iPhone was the top performer in data transfer rates, but it ranks lower in call performance and Bluetooth speech quality compared to some BlackBerry, HTC, and Samsung phones. The AT&T iPhone completed 10% more download sessions than the Verizon iPhone when the handsets were moving, in a car for instance. But the Verizon iPhone had a 10% better success rate when uploading data in a stationary environment like sitting at your desk. The rest of Metrico's results tell the story we've already heard. The AT&T iPhone's download speeds are about double the mean download speed of Verizon's. However, even though AT&T's iPhone downloaded files faster, when it comes to loading web pages, the average load time is about the same on both devices, Metrico added. Arik Hesseldahl, of All Things Digital, says the number of companies making computer hard drives is about to drop by one. Western Digital, the industry's 800-pound gorilla, is acquiring Hitachi GST, the hard drive unit of the Japanese electronics concern Hitachi, for $4.3 billion US in cash and stock. Western Digital will pay $3.5 billion in cash and issue 25 million shares to Hitachi, giving it a stake worth about 10% of Western Digital's equity. Steve Milligan, President and Chief Executive of Hitachi GST, will become Western Digital's president. Hitachi bought IBM's hard drive business for $2 billion US in 2003. The deal follows an attempt by Western Digital to buy rival Seagate, though, as Bloomberg News reported at the time, the approach failed over concerns that the combination wouldn't pass muster with antitrust regulators.
Truth triumphs fiction.
And today we travel to the paradise that is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. A Continental Airlines flight from Pittsburgh International Airport to Houston ran about 3 hours late because the toilet in first class was broken. Continental spokeswoman Mary Clark said that an earlier report that the flight was delayed because a plunger couldn't be found was incorrect. She says plungers aren't used to repair toilets on airliners. Quote, "It's not a toilet like you have at your home. It's a mechanical process to repair the lavatory," end quote. Clark said that she doesn't know the nature of the malfunction, but said the flight took off about 3 hours late after airline officials decided to close the broken lavatory. That means all passengers, no matter which class they were in, had to use the lavatory in coach. And that, my friends, is what we call equality of the asses. And we are one day closer to more debt in the Apple Kingdom, boys and girls. Remember to listen each day as I prattle on about the latest in technology and stupidity. Plus, we have Op-Ed Fridays. So, until tomorrow, download, double-click, and drop out.